I've been practicing Reiki for over 26 years, and I need to tell you something that took me a long time to say out loud. Reiki is dangerous. Dangerous to your limiting beliefs. Dangerous to your false identity. Dangerous to your ego. Dangerous to the patterns that have been keeping you stuck. Dangerous to the version of you that lives disconnected from your own power. And if you're a Reiki practitioner, it is dangerous to something we don't really talk enough in the healing community. It is dangerous to the comfortable lie that temporary relief is the same as real healing. Because here is the pattern I lived for years. A client comes in, energy flows, they leave lighter, more balanced, and very grateful. And 3 weeks later, they are back. Same pain, same anxiety, same pattern repeating itself. And you know what people used to say to me? Isn't it great for your business? Recurring clients, a full schedule, loyal people who keep coming back. That sounds like success, right? But if you are like me, if you became a healer because you really want to help people and not just maintain a client roster, that pattern feels wrong. Because deep down you know that real healing shouldn't require endless sessions for the same problem. And that is where the real danger lives. Not in the energy, but in staying comfortable with incomplete results, in building a practice on dependency instead of transformation. Reiki is not a business, it's a service, a sacred one, and we have an ethical responsibility to pursue complete healing. So when I kept asking myself, is it me? Am I doing something wrong? The answer I finally found was this: I wasn't doing anything wrong. I simply wasn't taught the complete picture. Traditional Reiki taught me to be a channel, and that matters. But being a channel without understanding which layer of the problem you are actually addressing is like being handed a sophisticated instrument with no understanding of what you're actually measuring. Every condition has multiple layers, a physical energetic signature, yes, but also a mental and emotional program fitting it, a karmic pattern reinforcing it, and spiritual misalignment sustaining it. When you only work the energetic layer, the other three remain untouched, and eventually they will regenerate the same problem every time. This is why the back pain returns, the anxiety never fully resolves, and the same relationship problems return. The energy did its job, but the root was never reached. This is what led me to develop Raiki Alchemy, a complete diagnostic system built on 4 elements that address every layer of human experience. The first element is energy healing, which represents the air element. Chakra scanning, energy diagnosis, reading the body's energetic field for blockages and distortions. It is the foundation, but it's only the beginning. The second element is quantum healing, which represents the Akasha element. This is where mental and emotional programs live before they ever become physical symptoms. When you work here, you stop managing symptoms and start shifting the consciousness that created them. The third element is karmic healing, which represents the water element. Water carries memory. Karma works the same way, carrying the ancestral patterns, past life influences, and soul-level lessons that are actively shaping our lives right now. You cannot clear what you cannot see. The fourth element is spiritual healing, which represents the fire element. Fire transforms and purifies. This dimension asks, which universal law have been forgotten, where someone has drifted from their soul's actual path? Sometimes illness is not something to fix, it's a message, and this teaches you to read it. And when all 4 work together, they create permanent transformation of the physical body. The physical body is represented by the earth element. Earth is not something you work on. Earth is what changes when everything else has been addressed. The proof, the manifestation, lasting healing becoming visible in someone's actual physical life. If any of this resonates with you, if you recognize yourself in that pattern of repeat clients, incomplete results, or the feeling that something crucial is missing from your practice, I want to invite you into my Reiki Alchemy course. I built this training because it's what I needed 26 years ago and couldn't find anywhere. It is the complete picture, and I made sure the price is very affordable because this knowledge should be accessible to every Reiki healer who's ready for it. The link is in the description. Go take a look, because the world doesn't need more healers offering short-term relief. It needs healers committed to real transformation. And before you go, drop in the comments how long you've been practicing Reiki. Even if you're just getting started, I want to hear from you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Namaste.